have 2 clips that are about 8 and 3 minutes long. I've not watched them before, but I've been told they're funny, so we will now watch them together, and I will give you my genuine reaction to the whole situation type deal.
You're gonna put that up, and you're gonna let everybody else see it.
Well, everybody
when
loves
you're
it.
confronted by a trans woman, you're gonna hide it.
Everybody loves it.
No,
They
I don't
take
think
pictures of it. They post it. 9 out of 10 customers love it.
Yeah, you know what? It's bullshit.
No, what you're spouting is bullshit.
No, it's not. Trans women are women, sir. That sign is bullshit.
I'll tell you what. Just check it out. It ain't bullshit.
I'm telling you right now, as a trans women are women.
Well, I'm telling you, as a man, that's bullshit. It's total bullshit. You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem.
Really?
If they say,
really? What?
Base.
You want to bet?
what the is
You know
going
what I
on?
have
Do you know how many people you've embarrassed at City Hall?
Me, an
They have
embarrassment to City Hall.
They have to tolerate that shit.
To the city,
Based.
You are an embarrassment to this city.
I am a pillar in the city.
Everybody knows.
I'm a pillar in the city.
Here, I'll pause it. This is the sign that he's complaining about. Just out, Dr. Seuss's new book, If You Are Born with a Dick, You Are Not a Chick, period. This new release is out now because the cancel culture banned its early books. I'm assuming that, his early books, that's an H. Because the cancel culture banned his early books. Wonderful. So that I guess that's Darth Sidious or whatever and he's holding up the sign, and that really offends this consumer soy boy like every single other goddamn, and he is taking it up with the men. Look at those legs; those legs are thicker than mine, and this guy is like 6 foot something, dwarfing this elderly man and like threatening him in his store because he was offended by words. You can't. These people are dangerous, man. You gotta have a gun. You gotta be able to defend yourself. You gotta stay away from the city. They are like ex-military or like just like dangerous.
You know why? Every time some bullshit like this happens, my sales go up because people are wanting this.
Really?
Really.
We're gonna show them this side of you, and
You do it. You do it really good. Because guess what?
Hopefully we can wake you up.
You are nuts.
Let's wake you up.
You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman.
Really?
You're in the head. What's wrong with you?
I'm in the head.
I am confronting you.
Yes, sir.
That you are an asshole.
And I'm confronting you that just because I walked into your store, you felt the need to take your sign down.
Well, I was thinking I was going to be nice,
what?
but no.
Be nice? Be nice? Putting that sign up is not being nice. Putting that sign up is up.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on my TV out front.
Good. Go for it.
But you know why?
Everybody knows before they walk in.
Why did they cancel Dr. Seuss? No reason at
Nobody canceled Dr. Seuss. There are tons of his books still out there.
But the ones.
But Dr.
Why?
Seuss himself said those books were racist, and he was ashamed of them, and so they took them off.
Let me tell you this.
Took them off because they were wrong.
Dr. Seuss can go himself, by the way. Dr. Seuss was like a staunchly anti-Germany, pro-war advocate all throughout the 30s and 40s. He's burning in hell with the rest of them. Like he's sitting in FDR's wheelchair, which is now a contraption of like fiery spikes that drive through his shins.
You are in the head. You're an embarrassment to the city.
I think you need to look in the mirror, sir.
You are an embarrassment.
I think you need to look in the mirror when you say that because you're actually saying that about yourself.
Well, look at yourself, for Christ's sakes.
Really?
For Christ's sakes, who would want to even be close? My God.
Really?
It's horrible.
I don't know why.
You are not.
Why am I so
you are
horrible
not
to you?
a chick.
Why am I so horrible to
Do you still have a dick?
You know what? That is none of your business.
Do you still have a dick?
That is none of your business.
Do, guess what? Check
Would
it out.
Would you go to anybody else and ask them about their privates, about their genitalia?
I would.
No.
I would if they are.
Really?
If they're
really.
nuts.
Really?
How do you live with yourself?
How do I nobody openly now.
Nobody.
Thankfully.
Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick?
I know a lot of people that agree with me and that accept me for who I am. And the fact that you're going to
They laugh at you behind your back.
Nobody
bullshit.
Nobody confronts you. That's the problem.
They do all the time.
Well, then what the f is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because this is who I am, sir.
Oh,
this is who I am. And you should deal with it.
I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with it.
You got that right.
That doesn't mean that you can
This is going to be me at like 50 or how old is he? Looks like at least 70.
put a sign up like that and not get confronted over it. And when you are, and you get upset because I'm upset that you pull this shit.
You make me uncomfortable. Because
really?
You're fucking
nuts.
Get the
fuck away from me.
Then you get out of my store.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. And just people are thinking you are nuts.
You know what? That's great. Because I'm living my life the way I want to live it. Trans women are
just
women.
Don't live it around me.
Trans women are women.
Jesus Christ, man, get a clue.
Trans women are women.
Get a fucking...
Trans women are women.
Do you know nobody confronts your ass?
Trans women
you know
are
what?
women.
They're afraid they're gonna hurt your fucking
Trans
feelings.
women are women. I'm gonna be out here all the time.
You do.
You don't even know
make
what's
my
going on.
sales. You are nuts.
I am out of your store.
You're
Get
nuts.
the away from
This is in Aberdeen, Washington, by the way.
No, this is in front of my store.
It doesn't matter. This is the city.
You get away from
I asked
me.
you to get away from me, sir.
I'm not
You
going to
asked
get
me to
away.
get out of your store, I
I'm
got out of your
confronting
store.
your ass because
That's
you're nuts.
fine. That's fine. You're confronting
Fucking
me.
leave.
I confronted you. I'm
Fucking
gone.
leave.
I'm out of your store.
Leave.
You leave.
You leave.
I'm here. I'm out of your store. What more do you want?
Let me
You have
ask.
no control
Let me
over
ask you a question again. Do you have a dick?
You don't.
He should, at this point, he should go back to his store, put the sign up, and if the and just ignore the and say if he doesn't leave, he's going to call the police. And if the wants to stand out there and it's look at those high heels in this skirt. So wants to stand out there in their high heels and shout shit, then they're free to do that.
You don't get to ask that.
I'll bet you do.
You don't get to ask
what,
that.
What are you?
You are an idiot.
What are you?
don't
Both
get to ask
both
that.
sides of the medal.
But by the way, this is like typical like men squaring up. This is like a bar fight about to break out, about to happen. Where like they're like sizing each other up and like straightening their posture and shit. And of course he's wearing heels, so he looks way taller. And he's just like staring down this old man. This is like legit. No woman ever. God, I'll look this up while it plays.
I don't care. I hope so.
Good.
Because I want to be in your face because nobody confronts your stupid ass.
Really?
Really. You should, for Christ's sake. You're nuts.
Not an idiot getting up in my face talking about shit they know nothing about. Not deciding not to accept somebody for who they are.
Oh,
you will
fuck
not accept
that
anybody.
horseshit. Fuck
you
that
are
horseshit.
a bigot.
Oh no, I'm on her side.
Okay.
You're gonna lose my business completely.
All right. I hope so.
Oh no! This elderly woman isn't going to shop at a Star Wars store. Holy shit! This is your typical Washington. Okay, you got to stay away from these cities. They're dangerous. They're full of.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. This is the picture I was thinking of. Let me go back. I'll wait for a good frame.
This is bullshit. Nobody confronts it.
There's nothing wrong with her. She's not doing anything. She's minding her own
Look,
business.
I have a sign in the store that says if you want a dick, you're not a chick. And he's got a dick. How can that possibly
Stop
be any different?
misgendering me.
Why is that a problem for you?
Because I don't like it. It irritates me. It makes me upset. It makes me embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? You're embarrassed.
Shut up, white women.
What are you going
I
to
will
do?
call the cops.
Oh, you
I'm
call
trying
him.
to
Call
walk
him
away.
right now.
Yeah, Boomer should go back inside.
You're saying in my face.
Call him right now.
What's with this angle?
I'm going to confront your ass.
Fine.
It needs confronting because you're...
I am trying to.
Okay, here.
Why
This
don't-
the way that they're squared up reminds me of this meme. I'll pull this up now. This is really famous, but here's another picture. It's like a real woman standing next to like a with like a similar kind of build to the one that is in this video. And the anonymous poster comments, and this is a really great post. His vaguely threatening gesture and stance, the woman meekly clasping her hands together in fear, the difference in size between his massive skull and hers, the caveman tear slouch making him look like a hunchback versus her standing up straight, the remnants of what appear to be sideburns on the left side of his face versus the woman's clear cheeks, the intense expression on his face versus the bewildered expression in hers, the sheer difference in size between their torsos. His is probably double the size of hers. The masculine profile of his chin jutting out on his longer face versus her wider face. I could go on, but you get the idea. All is contrasted with the constant assertion that these people are identical to women and there is no meaningful difference between them, makes for the most exquisite form of irony when their differences are juxtaposed so vividly. The contrast is divine. On the left, his man's hubris, his desire to capture the beauty of nature and make it his own, his cerebral and conscious understanding of what it means to be what he thinks he is, his intentional becoming, while on the right is nature, effortless being, no doctor's appointments or hormones or surgery, just an is that needs nothing added to it in order to be complete. He tries so hard, yet the harder he tries to become, the further he takes himself away from the effortless is that is the thing he wants to be. It's comedy on a cosmic scale, a joke only God himself could come up with. One of the best posts ever made on the internet. I think... Oh, there's another minute left.
Don't you leave?
Because I'm trying to, and you're following me.
I'm not going to follow you past the store.
Okay?
Now remember.
If you follow me past your store, I'm calling the cops.
You go home tonight. If you've got a dick, you're not a chick.
You are fucked up in the head, and you need to go see somebody.
You think I'm up? You're nuts.
You are completely
You're
insane.
embarrassing the whole whole community.
You are past your store.
You are
Back up.
This is my space too.
You said you were going past
This is.
your store. You have looked past your store.
Yeah, you said you're a chick and you're not. You are not a chick. All right,
You are following me.
Okay.
You are harassing me.
I'm not harassing
Yes,
you.
you are. At this point, you are.
What are
harassing
you
me.
doing to me?
What am I doing to you? I'm trying to leave, and you're
Then
following
leave.
me.
Then leave.
Then leave me the fuck alone.
Then leave.
No,
No, you go.
I'm trying.
Because
not letting
I'm
me.
confronting your ass because nobody does.
I'm trying to go. You're
Okay.
not letting me.
Actually, I'll cut it off there. There's another clip I want to play, but before I do that, I found out somehow on complete and total accident that the person in that copy pasta I read responded to the copy pasta, and I'm just going to read it blind. This image of me has been going around on 4chan and other awful parts of the web with similar transphobic commentary. Over the past weeks, I've had turfs and trolls send it to me, and even some friendly folks who want me to be aware it exists. So I want to be clear. I realize this is an effort to shame my general appearance and invalidate my humanity, and I know that this may come as a shock to many of you, but I really love the way I look. I am genuinely confident in my own skin since coming out of the closet. I think I am quite gorgeous, and I know that the vast majority of folks probably don't find me particularly attractive. I guess that should offend me, but I am at peace with it. I think back to when I was in the closet and persisting as a conventionally attractive male and how consistently miserable I was. I would dress in nice suits with clean haircuts, looked normal, and it made me feel constantly anxious and depressed. Sometimes I would avoid going to public events. I hated compliments on my male appearance. Truthfully, I hated the folks around me who found me as an attractive male because I didn't feel attractive. I felt depressed and angry, and I so badly wanted to be present to the world how I felt internally. Every day that I've been able to walk around my door presenting as femme has been a gift. Every day has been worth the hatred flooding me online. You may look at that picture and see someone who makes you cringe in disbelief. I look at that picture and see happiness and survival. Happiness and survival. Ugh. I have never been happier than I've been out of the closet and living my authentic self. It is truly the best thing in the world. I didn't know it was possible to be this happy, and in fact, a few months after coming out, it slowly dawned on me how unhappy and depressed I had been in the closet. I went all those years back. I went that time again. My only regret is not coming out sooner. Now, are there things I want to improve about my appearance? Sure, and that'll come with time. But if my choice was between what you see in the picture and being in the closet, I choose that beautiful woman every day without hesitation. I am proud of her. She survived. And here's my message specifically to those who invest quite a lot of energy into hating me and mocking it. I truly hope you feel this happy someday. I wish that for you, it's life-changing to feel comfortable in your own skin. I hope you find healing. Oh, that is AGP. That is just, this guy just wants to wear women's clothes, and when he's wearing women's clothes, that's all that matters, and nothing else matters. Nothing else matters except being able to wear women's clothes. Okay, now the second video.
For nearly 25 years, Don Suker has been known as the wacky owner of the Star Wars memorabilia store here in Aberdeen. But a transgender councilwoman says he's a bigot who went to the dark side on her.
You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman.
The confrontation started inside.
Trans women are women!
Get a
Trans women are women!
And spilled into the street.
You are not a chick.
Aberdeen Councilwoman Tiesa Meskis confronted owner Don Suker about a sign he posted in his store saying, if you are born with a slang for a male body part, you are not a chick.
What he wrote there was so demeaning and so dismissive of who I am and who any trans woman is.
Meskis, a trans woman, says she knows Suker has the right to say what he wants.
You're nuts.
You need to back off now.
No, you do.
But she wanted to tell him to his face it was hurtful.
I would really like them to open their eyes and their heart and see that, you know, we are people, we are who we are, and all we want to be is accepted in our community.
Now, I don't care what they do, but don't come in here and complain to me about stuff. I have free speech.
Suker says anyone who disagrees with him does not need to spend money at his store, where that sign was still visible today.
And everybody's loved it. Everybody's taken pictures of it. Everybody laughs.
Not everybody loved it, as we saw.
Well, yeah.
And some people think it's hurtful.
Well,
He told us that this hurt.
But here's the thing. I don't give a about feelings anymore. I'm 70, I'm 8. I went to Vietnam to fight for all this. Do you think I care about some feelings? Absolutely not.
Supporters of the councilwoman are planning a protest out in front of the store Saturday morning at 10. Don Suker says he is calling on some of his backers for a show of support at the same time. In Aberdeen, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
Notice that it's a city council person is the Annie, so it's like no matter what space they're in, they're always going to try and like osmosis their way up to positions of power so that they can dictate how things ought to be. You can't let them. You can't let them have any power. Like never ever tolerate these people. You can't tolerate them because they will take advantage of your generosity every time. Every single possible time they'll take advantage of it.